Nigerian players shine in football this weekend, a comprehensive review. Nigerian footballers across Europe and beyond put up remarkable performances over the weekend, making significant contributions to their respective clubs. Here's a detailed breakdown of their exploits. Tolu Arokodare, he plays for the Belgium League, the First Division A. Tolu Arokodare plays for his club Genk in the First Division A in Belgium League against Gent in a 4-0 victory. He missed a penalty in the 23rd minute but went ahead to score the second goal of Genk in the 50th minute. He now has 18 goals in the league and he is the top scorer in the league. He was highly rated in that match and he's one of the Super Eagles players that played in the last international games. The next person we'll be looking at is Kelechi Ihenacho. Kelechi Ihenacho scores his first goal for his club, Middlesbrough. It should be noted that Kelechi Ihenacho is on loan from Sevilla. After failing to perform in Sevilla, he was loaned to Middlesbrough. And he has played about 8 matches in Middlesbrough and has not scored. But this is his first goal. And in this particular match, his club Middlesbrough won the game 2-1. His goal gave his club the equalizer as they were trailing 1-0 against Oxford United in the Championship in England. Middlesbrough are currently 7th with 57 points and are hopeful of making the playoff, especially with the fact that they have leveled on points with West Brom, who are in the playoff already. The next player we'll be looking at is Victor Boniface. Victor Boniface plays for Bayern Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga. Victor Boniface was on target for Bayern Leverkusen, scoring the second goal in a 3-1 victory over Bochum. His influence on the game was evident as he also hit the woodwork and had a goal ruled out by VAR for offside. Bayern Leverkusen are second in the Bundesliga standing with 59 points. They are trailing Bayern Munich with 6 points and are still hopeful of winning the league. The next player I'll be talking about is Cyril Dessers. Cyril Dessers plays for Rangers in the Scottish Premier League. Now, Dessers was the hero for Rangers, scoring the match-winning goal in a thrilling 4-3 victory over Dundee FC. His outstanding performance earned him the Player of the Match award. Despite the win, Rangers are still second in the Scottish League, trailing the leaders Celtic with 13 points. However, Cyril Dessers is the top scorer in his own club. Let us look at Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka is another Super Eagles player who plays for Augsburg in the German Bundesliga currently. He is on loan from Brentford in England. Onyeka put in a solid shift, playing 72 minutes in Augsburg 1-1 draw against Hoffenheim. The midfielder received a yellow card in that game, but displayed an excellent accuracy in passing and tackling. He registered a 100% successful rate in long ball pass and tackles, making 2 clearances and 4 recoveries. Augsburg sits in the 8th position in the German Bundesliga with just 39 points. Let us look at the next player, and that is going to be Moses Simon, who plays for Nantes in the French Ligue 1. Simon provided an assist for Nantes' equalizer against Le Havre, but unfortunately, his team succumbed to a late 3-2 defeat. He earned a performance rating of about 7.4 for his effort. It should be noted that Moses Simon is the most important player in Nantes, scoring lots of goals and giving them lots of assists. Still on the French Ligue 1, let's look at another Nigeria player who plays for Auxerre, and that is Gabriel Osho. Osho delivered a stellar performance, playing the full 90 minutes in Auxerre's 1-0 victory over Montpellier. He was among the standout defenders, earning a rating of about 7.5. He recorded a 96% pass accuracy, winning all his ground duels and 50% of his aerial duels. Now let us go to Spain and we'll look at Sadiq Umar. Sadiq Umar, who was one of the players called to the Super Eagle for the international competition, that took place just weeks ago and was not even used in any of the two matches. However, he has resumed activities in his club side, playing for Valencia. Umar started as Valencia's top striker in the 1-0 win against Mallorca, playing 75 minutes. However, he struggled in physical battles, losing the most duels in the match. Sadiq Umar has scored 4 goals for Valencia this season, joining them in the January transfer. Now let us go to the Italian Serie A, where we'll have our star man, Ademola Lookman, who is currently Player of the Year. Lookman started and played for Atalanta for 55 minutes in Atalanta's narrow 1-0 loss to Fiorentina. He had about 87% pass accuracy. Atalanta remained third in Serie A and are still hopeful to battle the league to the end. Winning the Italian Scudetto is now becoming a thing of difficulty for them. So let us look at another Italian player, another of the Nigerian players playing in the Italian league, and that is Maduka Okoye. That is the second choice goalkeeper of Nigeria, and he plays for Udinese Serie A. The Nigerian second choice goalkeeper was in action for Udinese in their 2-1 loss to league leaders Inter Milan. He was the lowest rated player in that match. This season, he has featured in about 17 matches, keeping 3 clean sheets and saved 1 penalty out of those 5 matches. However, in this particular game, he was rated very poorly. Now let us go to Turkey, and in Turkey we'll be looking at Victor Osimhen, who was the former African Player of the Year, and he now plays for Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen played the full match for Galatasaray in their 2-1 defeat to Besiktas, marking their first league loss of the season. Despite this setback, they remain top of the Turkish Super League with 71 points, and Osimhen continues to lead the league's scoring chart with 20 goals and 4 assists. Now let us come to England, and we'll be looking at the FA Cups that took place over the weekend. And the first player we'll be talking about is Tolu Arokodare, who plays for Nottingham Forest. His club was in action and they played against Brighton in the quarterfinals. Arokodare started for Nottingham Forest in their FA Cup quarterfinal match against Brighton. The game ended 0-0, but Forest triumphed 4-3 on penalties. Arokodare, however, played just 61 minutes, maintaining a 100% shot accuracy and a 77% pass accuracy. Another player that played in that competition is Ola Aina. He also plays for Nottingham Forest, and Aina played the entire 120 minutes because the game entered extra time for Forest in their FA Cup win over Brighton. He was one of the standout players with a 7.8 rating and completed the most dribbles in that match. Both Aina and Arokodare have now reached the semi-finals and are going to face Manchester City in the semi-finals. We hope for the best for our Super Eagles player as they hope to win their first trophy with the club this season. Another player we're going to be looking at is a player that has not been called, has not featured for the Super Eagles, but has played for Nigeria at the under-20 level, and that is Ako Adams. Ako Adams plays for Sevilla in Spain. Adams, who has played for Nigeria in the under-20 team, received his first call-up, senior call-up, but didn't make the final squad list. He was substituted into the game in the 66th minute for Sevilla during Sevilla's 2-1 loss to Real Betis. He won all his aerial duels. Another Super Eagles player who featured in that game and played for Sevilla is Chidera Ejuke. Chidera Ejuke was introduced in the 76th minute in Sevilla's 2-1 defeat to Real Betis. In just 14 minutes, he managed 12 touches, showing glimpses of his potential. Now let us also go to the Italian Serie A, and we are going to be talking about Samuel Chukwueze. Samuel Chukwueze plays for AC Milan in the Serie A. Chukwueze came on as a substitute in AC Milan's 2-1 loss to Napoli. He registered an 82% accuracy and completed 75% of his dribbles, earning a 6.7. Finally, we'll look at the female player, and that is going to be like Chiamaka Okuchukwu. She plays for San Diego Waves FC in the NWSL in USA. Okuchukwu made her debut for San Diego Waves FC in the National Women's Soccer League, the NWSL. The 19-year-old Nigerian signed from Rivers Angels was substituted in the 59th minute and scored just 5 minutes later to make an equalizer for his team. Though her team lost the game 2-1, it was an incredible way to announce herself into the league. This weekend showcased the incredible talents of Nigerian footballers, highlighting their influences across different leagues worldwide. For more updates on Nigerian athletes and sports, make sure to subscribe to Avoncula's production and also subscribe to Avoncula's movie on YouTube. On behalf of the management team of Avoncula's services, we want to thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel. We hope to see you in our subsequent production. It is goodbye from us for now. Thanks at Avoncula's production and Avoncula's movie. Copyright Avoncula's services. I remain your sport analyst, Achebulu Jenwojo David, saying goodbye.